Hello, my fellow rebeler. We are going to talk about um, each food relationship type and break it down. And the first one is rebeler. I'm personally all of them actually, but this one is the one that stands out the most for me. All right, let me go ahead and get to our lesson on that. Hello, rebeler. It's part of you. This rebeler is a part of you, and it's screaming to be heard. I can feel that. Like, I want to be understood. Why am I not understanding myself? Maybe it's distract you from a feeling you're not ready to feel yet. Maybe there was a time your own needs were denied and unheard. When it comes to food or past dieting, you may want to be told what to do because you are a bit of a perfectionist or a pleaser. However, you have a rebel inside you too, so no one can tell you what to do. So you can only imagine me as a rebeler and a Virgo. So I had my perfectionist and I was trying to help people and they had their own rebel and perfectionist. How does that relationship work? Beautifully. We're all wonderful, amazing humans. So we have to really, I just love the word untangle it. Okay. So how do we work with this exhausting contrast? Like you wake up on, I won't put Monday because that's the old past dieting thing. You wake up on a Wednesday, like, I feel great. I'm ready to go exercise. And then all of a sudden life happens. And so you're rebelling, but then you're judging yourself for not exercising, so it's just this constant exhaustion of the shooting again. So as your rebel leader, I personally started asking myself different questions. Instead of judging myself for craving macaroni and cheese, I said, oh, babe, what's up? Oh, you wanted to work out. What's up? And wow, did I discover why I use food to repress some of those dark and scary feelings? Or I was scared to keep going forward and step forward and see what that would feel like. So it's complicated. So I can't wait to see what comes up for you during your process. And I have a support tool for you to work with it, not against it. Most diets are telling you just don't eat sugar and you'll never crave sugar again. There's a few people, I've met them. They're gorgeous, wonderful people, but there's about maybe 99.9% of us that aren't those people. So I want us to work with ourselves instead of against. Oh, I know if I wake up craving macaroni and cheese, oh, that's going to be a bad day, right? Oh, I ate that. Now it's a bad day. Oh, I had so many of those bad days and now I refuse. I'm not going back to bad days. Most likely you didn't get your needs met or trust that you ever will. Okay. Now is the time to get your needs met, to understand why the macaroni cheese is coming up. For me, it's usually my serotonin. I'm a little depleted. And I'm like, okay, I've been maybe overgiving. What do I need today? And it's so simple. Like it could be a bath in the morning versus waiting for your bath at night. It could be picking up a book for 10 minutes. It could be sitting in the sunshine. We've made it be all or none. So I should work out for a whole hour. You may just need a walk around the block. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, my serotonin feels better. My dopamine feels better. I'm not craving mac and cheese. All right. Well, maybe I should have everyone watch this one. All right. When you get these confusing and sabotaging feelings, practice these steps below. So the rebeler, limiting belief, and mantra. There are the unconscious belief patterns that are running our mindset. Our goal is to catch them and rub self-compassion all over them. So I wrote, okay, I said some of this. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. I rewrote it twice. I think I was nervous to not, but where I put it. So the main limiting belief for rebelers, and I would love to hear yours, like I said, no one can tell me what to do, so I might as well give up, cause distractions, and create more resistance. Let that sit in. Or make it more confusing, make it be harder. Like, you see that? All right, what to do? We do our 5 deep breaths, which you're going to learn in the Feel Your Meal process more, to stop the pattern limiting belief. So I'm craving macaroni and cheese. Instead of jumping out of my body into my head going, oh no, I'm bad. Oh, great. Like, what's that about? Just like being so mad about it. Just like go ahead and pause and feel and breathe a little bit more. Then you'll repeat this mantra when you're expending too much energy judging yourself on what you ate or what you want to eat or ate. Okay. So either way, anytime during it, this will reduce cortisol, stress hormones, and create safety in your brain and nervous system. So my past relationship with food is I was never safe, ever safe. Oh, so I was always in this conflict. Now I'm like, oh, wow, that's an interesting craving. Oh, wow. what do I have in the fridge again? What do I really want? Okay, I'm going to take a breath. So right now I'm kind of hungry, but I wanted to film. And I was like, you know what? A little more tea and hydration feels great. Then I'll tune back in again. So then maybe a pause for a brunch here. All right, so here's your beautiful mantra, my fellow revelers. I love to put my hand on my heart or my tummy. Even if I'm with people, I'll do this. No one will really notice. Even though I'm complicated, I love and adore myself. Ooh. So I take out all that confusion and that obsessive old nervous system energy. So our nervous system is constantly trying to protect us. And if we're caught, if the mac and cheese is the threat every day you crave it, you're in that fight and flight all the time versus making it a friend versus a threat. Like, oh, what are you trying to tell me? And I'm not kidding. 9 out of 10 times I don't eat the mac and cheese. Or if it's coming up, I have vegan mac and cheese in our recipe book. I have regular mac and cheese. I think it's gluten-free in our recipe book. So, oh, I'm like, okay, it keeps coming up. Awesome. Actually, that meal feels good. So it's not such a, I'm disempowered and now I'm eating it. And that whole confusion. All right. So I may tell some other of the other food relationship types to maybe tune in on this one. All right, my fellow reveler. I will see you in the feel your meal process and then down into the meal types and food tree. So that's where you're going to take reveler again, and you'll learn your meal types with your reveler as you practice this beautiful mantra. Even though I'm complicated, I love and adore myself. All right, I'll see you later.